60.
Give us an indication of how many
borrowings of around £800 million, local farmers are particularly vulnerable to hikes in bank lending rates. And under its new chairman, Ian Paisley Jr., the Assembly's Agriculture Committee was keen to question the bank representatives about what some farmers claim are unjustifiable hikes in loan rates and charges.
I think many people, especially with some of the banks that are partially publicly owned, feel that the banks actually have a duty to assist the public, not to profiteer from the public, especially whenever many people regard them as partially civil servants. And I think on that basis, and on that basis alone, there is a degree of criticism that has to be levelled at the banks, and the banks have to answer that criticism.
Bank representatives, though, rejected any suggestion of profiting out of the recession and said they were committed to providing finance for the farming industry.
I think there's one challenge here that I definitely am up for, is the communication of why the cost of borrowing has increased. So base rate is one element of that, but there are other elements that banks have to take consideration of, like the cost of funding for us as an institution, the risk profile of the customer, and the fact that we need to make money to remain strong as a bank to be able to invest in the future of our business and our customers' businesses.
Banks are increasing lending charges and fees as well.
Well, that's what we're told. We're not doing it. Ulster Bank gave a commitment in late December last year that we would not, as part of our commitment to government, we would not unduly increase rates or fees, provided the underlying risk of the business didn't change, and that's still the case.
Farming families have traditionally been conservative borrowers, staying with the same bank not just for years but for generations. Now though, in these competitive times, it may be that farmers will have to shop around for finance just as they do for fertiliser and feed. Martin Cassidy, BBC Newsline at Stormont.